We are sitting in this incredibly important historic milestone in Massachusetts. So the Pryde is the first LGBTQ welcoming affordable senior housing community in all of New England. It won't be the last. And the old gym in this middle school has been turned into the Pryde Community Center. And that community center provides programming and services to our residents. It also serves as a community center for the Hyde Park neighborhood and as a default LGBTQ community center for Boston, because for some reason right now we don't have an LGBTQ community center in Boston.
As somebody who has seen how supportive housing and senior communities really allow people to continue their life as they get older, I wanted to create a similar space and community for the LGBT community.
So this is the Roger Barton Middle School. It was the only middle school in Hyde Park. The Rogers closed down in 2015, and it sat empty for quite a few years.
The way that this works is that the first lease up, as it's called, is run through the Fair Housing Lottery for the city of Boston. We honestly don't know if our residents are members of the LGBTQ community unless they tell us. By being LGBTQ welcoming, we're just making history for a community that deserves a place to live where they can be their full, authentic selves.
Having local support for any project is what we see as crucial to a project's success, because we don't want our projects to be islands in the neighborhoods that they are in.
Gretchen and her team came out and talked to the community very early on in the process. And I believe they got a really warm reception.
We have met so many people that were either students here, had family that went to school here. One of our residents was actually a student here. As the movers were bringing all of his boxes into his apartment, he just said in a very kind of matter-of-fact way, and this was the boys' corner of the cafeteria. So he regales residents with the stories of his experience going to school here.
It's funny, you talk about the open community of the Pryde. It might not be like a lot of senior housing that way, right? Where the campuses are closed. So I already think that it invents itself within the senior living community. And I would say that the fact that it's a school contributes to that openness. It was an incredible experience, and it's only blossomed now further.
There are nooks throughout the building that naturally create living rooms outside of your apartment. We were really excited to have those opportunities to create spaces where the community aspect of the vision naturally made sense. It wasn't even a debate.
Even if this is independent living, we put a lot of thought into how can we make this place people's home for as long as possible. So embedding dementia-friendly features into the design and figuring out the wayfinding system in that very large building was utmost.
This was a way to actually make deeper the notion of how to propose a community. And so to be an architect also being the client is maybe the way that projects get developed more meaningfully in firms. That was my connection to it, but it was a great lesson for those who work in architecture to see that you can grow a need.
The Pryde from day one has been hands-on a community member. We welcome with open arms, and they hugged us back.
On a walk with newly elected officials a year or so ago, one of the community leaders pointed to our building and said, "That is the model for how development should be done. It's outward facing and community embracing, and that's how development should happen in all of our neighborhoods."
It's very special to see them live in their home that we've designed, and we don't get to see this. It's extremely rewarding. It gives me pause and rethink about all other projects. We somehow leave them after they're done, but in this one it reminded me that our responsibility continues beyond just the photograph.